Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show with my boy Troopz.
You telling me, Troopz? Blood. Spud. Which way is it? That way, isn't it? Yeah, blood. What are you telling me, man? Yeah, that's a gang business.
We can actually spud each other right now because there's no contact.
So it can work.
The elbows is no contact, isn't it?
You understand?
Yeah, what's going on with your hair, bro?
Fam, the barber is scared of corona as well, blood. You understand? Only got everyone on 10 toes, but I swear that I'm looking like a hobo, fam. It's peachy. Oh my God, man.
You see? Remember the forfeit when I was going to cut your hair for you? Yeah. Now, if you would have done that, right, you'd be all right now, innit? It'd be just growing back. By now, it'd be just growing back nicely. Everything would be shaped up.
Shaped up which part, blood? You were trying to ruin me, fam. Trying to make me look like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Have you seen Ainsley's thing? I'm not. Them man are tapped, bro. Look what Isolation's doing to man. Bellerin cut his hair. Ainsley
That's what I'm saying. It's in. Look at Bellerin's hair. He looks better now.
Nah, them man are bored, fam. Them man are tapped. You understand? Bellerin's thing looks all right, blood. Ainsley, yeah, brother. Nah, fam. Nah, blood. Imagine if you walked down the alleyway and saw that walking out the other way, blood. You'd cut, fam. You understand? Forget social distancing, brother. You're jumping on you're jumping fences, running down the train track. It's peachy.
Listen, how you been getting on, man? Because obviously we ain't seen each other. I've been watching some of your videos, the family videos. They've been brilliant.
Blood, these kids, yeah. Oh my days, Robbie, fam. Jesus Christ, blood. These man literally don't give us 1 minute, fam. Like it's just constantly, they're just on man's neck, bro. I swear down. It feels like watching. It feels like watching Arsenal a few years ago when people were on our necks, blood. You understand? The defense was all over the place. We couldn't get nothing out. There was balls coming in the box from everywhere. You understand? Counter attack, overlapping. Like it's mad, G. I'm telling you, bro. It's mad, fam. It's mad. Like look how I look, fam, and you can see how I'm dealing with it, blood. I'm not looking.
This lockdown thing is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, man. And this is only the first week. We still got another 2 weeks left minimum. And then even today they're talking about this could go on till, for the next 3 months.
Then that's summer gone, blood. You understand?
Yeah.
That's summer gone. But it's the only thing, if with the corona is it's messing up the Premier League, innit? But what it's doing is kind of pushing the Premier League and the other leagues in the world to be ready for the Qatar World Cup. Because obviously if they want to do it in a winter thing, if they push it back later and then start it up again, it's probably going to drop well for the Winter World Cup, you get me? But we still need to sort out this season. Like, Liverpool fans are rattled, blood. You understand? Man are rattled, bro. You understand? Like, they don't even care about self-isolation, blood. They want to self-isolate in Anfield, fam. You understand? Blood, you get me, blood? But right now, they're just stressed, blood, on Anfield Road, cuz, you get me? Just there singing, Mo Salah, you get me? Running down the wing. You get me? Like, these times the trophy's running down the M6, blood. You understand? Like, it's looking mad, bro.
Yeah, I know. You got to feel a little bit sorry for them. But right now, this thing's bigger. This thing's bigger than any football. Oh, unless, and if the rumours we're hearing are true, unless you're Jack Grealish, because I know what you made of this, man. But these rumours that have been going around it now, the story's not been confirmed. I've noticed by BBC and people like that yet. But the rumour is, and I've seen the pictures, and I'm sure you've seen them. Grealish was out at some party or something, or someone's house at a party, returned back, crashed his car, left his car there, and he's been pictured by the car. And that. Now, listen, as I said, it's all alleged at the moment. But if this is true that he broke the lockdown to go to a friend's house to have a little drink up, I mean, that's terrible, isn't it?
Like, even like that's just, you understand, you're in the public eye and whatnot. I mean, like, last week we did buy a show outside of Emirates, and this was before Boris came out and said the whole, now it's full lockdown. Like, you can't do your little thing, like, you understand? And we got a lot of heat for it, innit? But people don't know that we did that before, you understand? Now it's much worse, blood, because you're in the public eye, fam, you understand? A lot of kids look up to you. And it's the kids we're trying to protect, innit? You understand? We're obviously trying to protect the old as well, but the kids, the young, are the future. You understand? The way this economy is going to get broke up, it's us, the young, that are going to fix the economy. You understand? And try and get the world back together and get it moving again. So for you to be in the public eye to do that, blood, and you see Grealish, I like Grealish as a baller, But off the pitch, yeah, he's known for being a little madman.
Mm.
He's known for having that little, even like Mason Mount, he went and bucked Declan. You understand? I see Bugsy last night or Saturday night. I'm going off key, but Bugsy Malone, he's a rapper. He same thing. He come off his bike, blood, but he's in hospital, fam, and he looks different. You don't even look how he looks, fam. You understand? And if you're in the public eye, like, I get man's bored, innit? Like, I get it, bro.
We're all bored.
There's bare times I've looked on my balcony and thought, like, I'm gonna jump this balcony, blood. I'm throwing the balcony and I'm cutting, blood. But you can't, you understand? You have to try and, you understand, for the benefit of the country and the benefit of life. You get me? You have to kind of take a step back and say, you know what? Man can't step out, fam. You get me? And he should know as a footballer that journalists probably follow him around all day. So they're looking for that little, you understand, that little clip on him. But it's rumours, isn't it, at the moment, you get me? But it's
rumours at the moment, but it's absolutely, if it is true, which there's a lot of pictures in that out at the moment, if it is true, man, wow. I mean, it's beyond foolish. And like you said, we remember seeing those things with Grealish where he's laid out on the pavement. You know, the thing is about it, you don't know. I don't even know yet, because I don't know if you're like me, yeah? I've been so sick and tired of getting all these WhatsApp messages off people. I don't know if you've been getting it. I'm sure you have been, right? Every minute, people sending me WhatsApp messages, the figures of the corona. This person said that conspiracy theory. Oh, man, I'm tired of, stop these people, right? Enough of them are brethren them still. Stop sending me these things, man. Yeah. I want to see it. I want to be positive about this thing, man. Every minute they're sending me different things, man. It's annoying. But that's just the nature of how things are at the moment, isn't it? It's crazy.
It's hard to be positive about something like this, blood. You get me? Because there's just so much negativity attached to it. You understand? You're seeing how it's killing people every day. The death rate is rising. You understand? It's right every day. It rises, blood. Like yesterday, I swear they said yesterday that over 108 people died yesterday, added to the list. You get me? And it's just
stay in, though, isn't it? That's why we got to stay in.
Yeah. You have to
stay home, man. You know what I mean? If you go outside, you're risking catching it, and then if you catch it now, you're gonna, you could take it and give it to one of your kids or something. You know what I mean? That's the last thing you want to do. Your family members. You know what I mean? So, you just got to stay in. Now we're getting
start in it.
Huh?
They're about to hit the peak of it now, innit?
Well, I hope so. It's absolutely terrible at the moment. It really is. Let me ask you about Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Now,
waiting for this one.
Super chat that just come in here. Thanks we got comments coming. We're broadcasting live the Bias Premier League show on YouTube and Facebook at the moment. So big up to everybody who's come from those two platforms. Fizz113 super chat. He says, if Aubameyang leaves, will you take former President Barack Obama and former presidential candidate Andrew Yang? I think he's putting them together as Obama blood clot Yang.
Oh.
I've missed even you saying that, I tell you. But we've got people from all over. NZE says greetings from Uganda as well. Greetings to you, and keep those comments coming in. But Aubameyang.
How about my blood?
I mean, he's sidestepping, isn't it? You saw that thing the other day where he did that little link up with Prince Boateng on Instagram live. And he was asked a question, weren't he? Are you staying at Arsenal? He even asked him, Prince Boateng even said to him, he goes, how long you got left? And he said a year. He goes, you staying? And he went, oh, yeah. What do you reckon? You think he's off?
I don't think he's off, blood. You get me? For me, he's not gonna. He's in contract talks. You get me? So there's certain things he can't come out and say. You understand? I get a lot of DMs from people saying, "Troopz, give me an inside. Have you slid in Abba's DMs?" I say, bro, like, I'll be honest with you, yeah. When I chat to him, yeah, if I chat to him about anything, yeah, we'll chat. You get me? If I send him a message like, "Hey, Abba, blood, listen, stop fucking up." I sent him a message. I was like, "Abba, blood, stop fucking about. Like, man needs you, bro. Sign the fucking thing, blood." He reads it, yeah, but he don't reply. And then, like, I might see something on TV, yeah. Like, I was watching TV. No, I was filming Trey and Carter, yeah. And then I was watching goal of the season last year, yeah, on Sky. And then Abba's goal come up against Tottenham, innit? So obviously I've recorded it and then added him in it, and then he's reposted it, blood. So when I try to chat to him on a sly and say, yo, blood, like, what's going on? Have you signed? He's not letting off, blood. You get me? But I think that's because you're in contract talk, so obviously there's legal things, in it. You understand? You don't want to lose money, in it. You get me? So I personally think he's staying. You get me? Because the way I see him on Instagram at the moment, I think he's staying, blood. Because he even put out something yesterday about him and Laka. You know, they did the handshake thing.
Yeah, but remember Van Persie?
He's like, even at home, we're still linking up, like, so you get me?
Van Persie was a similar thing, innit? Saying all them.
Yeah, but he was a paid. No, but Van Persie, yeah. Van Persie's different. Van Persie come out and said that I will never join another English club, yeah? And he joined United. Abba ain't said nothing, blood. Abba ain't said nothing. All Abba says is, when people start chatting their shit, he comes out and says, yo, people love to talk, but they don't know the truth, blood. You understand? So until I actually hear from his people that, yo, we are in talks with Man United, then I'm not panicking at the moment, you get me? Because
imagine that, Man United.
Yeah, but for me, you have to look at the football situation as well. We are, yeah, they have Bruno Fernandes now, who has made them a lot better, blood. You understand? He has literally given them like a 10, you get me? He's giving them a 10 push, you feel me? But if you look at the whole team, yeah, the club, everything, blood, we are in a better position to go forward next season than Man United, blood. They have more funds to go into the transfer window, but we have the better manager, blood. You understand? We have the better squad. Our players are better than him. You understand? Our fans are better than them. You got a bigger stadium, but it's a shithole. You understand? Manchester's cold. You can't be flying around Manchester with your Lamborghini, with your Lambo top down, blood. It's cold there, bro. Bare rain. You understand? Your wife Alicia, she can't go shopping, blood. You get me? Willie, when he flies over, he's like, what the fuck is this? You understand? I really don't speak English, blood. He's definitely gonna learn English then, blood. When you want to hear some Manchester accent for, you're all right, lad. Like, come on, blood. You understand? I told Alexis, blood. Remember the picture with me and Alexis? The last thing I said to that little rat, yeah? I said, if you go to Manchester United, yeah, you will ruin your career, blood, yeah? I said, I said to him, I said, I might not be a professional or an expert, yeah, but I know this thing, yeah, and I know your game. Your game ain't suited to United. Alexis like this. I'm sorry, Troopz, I have to do it. I'm sorry, Troopz, I have to do it. Look what happened to Alexis, blood. If it gets to that point where they're saying, yo, Abba's gonna go, blood, I'll do the same thing as Alexis, blood. I will find his claw on that day, blood. Yeah, I will try to give him the talk again, blood. But for me personally, I don't think he's going, blood. I think he's signed already, and he's just playing with.
I don't know about that, man. And why would it? I don't know.
Why not? He's happy. He's the captain.
If he's signed already, you know what I mean? That'd be a nice to give us a bit of good news. Just every day, rumor. I don't know, man. I'm a bit worried about this situation. I just get the feeling I can see the club cashing in on him.
Nah, not Abba. Yeah. You know, because we got. You know what? Because I think if it was only Abba, yeah, then I'd be saying, all right, cool, be shook, blood, still. Because there's Laka, there's Martinelli, and there's Nketiah, I think they would actually, I love Laka, blood, yeah? I love Laka to death, blood. You know, I love that brother, blood, yeah? I stood by him when Bear Man turned against him. I still, you understand, back Laka. But if you said to me, yo, bro, you have to pick now, fam, innit? One has to go and one has to stay. You have to pick your, you understand, the one that is going to actually be there week in, week out, perform week in, week out. When you need them goals, he's there. You understand? You got to pick Abba, blood. You get me? So I personally think if we do cash in on a striker, I think it's Laka that's got not Abba.
All right. What do you think of this one then? Right. This one's from La Janus. Right. He says, Robbie, what's your thought on Kane leaving Spurs? Now he hasn't actually said yet that you know he's leaving. Right, he was just again another guy on it. I think all these players are going to jump off that Instagram after this, right? But another player was on an Instagram story with Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp asked him a lot of questions, asked him about Spurs and sort of saying, you know, would you ever leave? And he gave it all that, well, you know, you can never say you never go anywhere and blah, blah. And then the thing that struck me, and I was going on about it on my show last night, is that he asked him the question, what would you rather? Would you rather like be known as the all-time highest goal scorer in the Premier League or be known as you won the league? And he said, won the league. Now, we all know they ain't winning no league at Tottenham.
You understand?
Just to me that he's looking at he's I don't know, he just sounded to me like a guy that's preparing Tottenham fans with a thing that I could be gone.
For me, like this is the thing as well, blood, which makes me believe that Abba is staying, blood. Kane is more suited to Man United than Abba, blood. You understand? Kane is a Man United type of striker. You get me? Abba's not a Man United player, blood. You understand? I can see Man United going in for Kane hard now, blood. I can see Ole there driving his little truck down the M6. Yeah, Ole at the wheel, Bruno in the back, Pogba in the passenger. Go grab Kane, fly his clock back up the M6. I'm telling you, blood. You understand? Because I said to expressions, I say to X all the time. I say, blood, Kane will leave before Ali, blood. Kane will jump before Ali. Because to me, Kane's older than Ali, innit? And Kane, he needs to win something, blood. You understand? He's looking at Shearer and he's like, do I want to be that Alan Shearer that stayed with like my childhood club? I was loyal, but when I look in my cabinet, it's just bare dust. You understand? Or do I want to be like an Henry or an Andy Cole? You get me? And look back and say, yeah, man, we have league title. You understand? He's probably sitting there looking at Sol Campbell, blood. And I'm not even saying I'm being totally honest with it now. He's probably looking at Sol Campbell and he's like, Campbell left. The next year, he was a double winner. You understand? So
the other thing is about it as well, Troopz, right? It's a similar sort of situation like what I'm talking about with Arsenal, that when this thing's all over, there's going to be a lot of clubs in deep trouble financially, yeah? Now, they've just spent all that money on the stadium. And obviously, they've been hoping to get a lot of revenue in and sponsors and this and that. Now, this season, I mean, imagine if the season was voided. They'll lose millions. They might cash in on the Kane. They might say to themselves, you know what? We're going to get 200 million for Kane. We can use that money to offset a lot of the money we've lost. And
200 mil. You think they could get 200 for him?
Yeah, I reckon Kane could go up to 200 mil. Right. I really do, because he's English. He's English. He's a captain, and he's we all hate Tottenham, but we have to admit the guy bangs in the goals. Unless he's injured. The only time he don't score, he has to be injured, isn't it?
Yeah.
If Kane was at United, you have to be worried, because that solves the goal scoring problems of them or any club he goes to, because the guy is a natural goal scorer. Right, so he will go for huge money. So I'm telling you, if Kane sort of starts talking about leaving, man, if I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be worried, mate, because that sounded to me yesterday that he's just putting the groundwork. I don't know what you thought about it. Yeah,
to me, it looks like his agent's doing work in behind the scenes, blood. You understand? Like he's trying to tie him up with a move. You get me? Like that looks to me like his agent said to him, "Yo, when you go on that live with Jamie Redknapp, if he asks you this question about will you stay at Tottenham, this is how you answer the question, blood. Let cast doubt in people's eyes. Let clubs start thinking, yo, could we actually go and get a Kane? You understand? Clubs that need a striker will be looking at that now. Who have the money. You understand? Because Man United do have the money. That's what they do have, blood. They can go in there and pay the 200 million or the 150 and then give him an extra 300 grand on top of that a week, blood. And their club will still be afloat, blood. You get me? That pulls me back to the Aubameyang situation as well. We don't need to cash in on our blood. Our money situation, we're not in debt, blood. Our owner is just a greedy parasite. You understand?
He might be in debt after this.
Yeah, that's
Remember, he's building that new stadium. He's building that LA Rams stadium.
Yeah.
£5 billion. £5 billion that's worth, right? So,
we need to call out Steve, yeah, and just tell Steve to go, yo, get a couple of them flipping Crenshaw Mafia, man. You get me? Get a couple of them Oakland, man. You get me? A couple of them Compton, man. You understand? Take a trip down there. You understand? Cronky never seen again. Man, just 1 minute he's like this on the live, yeah. Next minute he's like this, blood. You understand? You just see him like that. You understand? But blood. Like, if that little rotted little fucker come over here and try to take away my money, blood, and go build up that stadium, blood. I swear down, fam. I'll fully do all my can to get an American visa just to go terrorize this club, blood.
Money will be short. Let me do so. There's loads of comments coming in, Troopz. Yeah.
Big up everyone tuned in, man.
Thank you very much. The live. We got obviously here live on YouTube and Facebook with the Bias Premier League show. Obviously, we can't do it together. Social distancing and everything like that, lockdown and thing. Yellow Mellow says 200. You mean the 200 million? Robbie, what are you on about? I do think he would be about that money.
Because what? Who's the most expensive man right now? Is it Mbappe?
Yeah, Mbappe would go for more. He's younger, isn't he?
Mbappe went for what? He went for 150?
Yeah, but I'm saying the money here in the Premier League, English player.
But remember Brexit?
26, 25, 26.
Yeah, 26.
Not that old, you know. I think, you know.
He's in his peak now. Now he's
at 26, I think he is.
Yeah.
Mr. A said with a super chat here, he says, let's be real. Kane is probably looking at what Sterling, Trent, and them who've won, and Kane is 26. He must be thinking, I've wasted my career so far. No doubt he's looking at it like that.
Because that's another thing. He probably goes to the England squad and man are bantering, blood. Because I remember like when they used to talk, like when Adams did a few things, he'd be like, yeah, we go to the England squad if we just played United. Man will be ripping the Man United, man. So he's probably getting ripped apart, blood. Like, yeah, you're Tottenham FC, Chicken FC, Bottle FC. You get me, like? You're probably getting it in them changing rooms, blood. I'm being real with it.
Yeah. Reese Gregory, super chat again. He says, but surely Arsenal to spend, they will have to sell the like they always do. He goes, I think Aubameyang will be cashed in on. That's another one, man. Worried, like me. You know what I mean?
You don't love panic, blood.
Well,
you know what can
good reason.
You know what can
reason.
You know what can ease that.
I'm with Reese, man. You got to panic for good reason.
Yeah, but you know what can ease that panic, innit?
What?
Royal Mail still working, blood. You get me? Don't worry about social. I mean, I can send that over to you. You get me, blood? First class, you feel me? Royal Mail still working, blood.
I've been wondering how you've been surviving. When other man was out there getting stacked up with toilet roll, you was out there getting stacked up with stacks.
Blood, I was getting Rizla. I was getting tobacco. You get me, blood? I was getting my
Stephen Featley here with a super chat. A very important message as well. He says, people are still not listening to the government. Stay home before you give the virus to someone who's vulnerable like me. He suffers really bad from kidney disease. I know him personally. Okay. He said, like me, and it could kill them. And I don't know if you saw the really sad news yesterday about Anthony Yard,
his dad,
big Arsenal fan, boxer, excellent boxer. His dad passed away from coronavirus, and he put the message out there and said, "Yeah, my dad didn't have any underlying problems or nothing. Please stay at home. Stay at home. We have to follow this." Surtaf here with a super chat. He says, Troopz, can you do a FIFA online friendly with expressions?
Blood. When expressions wants that corn, tell him he can get that corn, blood. You understand? We'll serve him up like Pete Sampras, you feel me?
I'm going to line it up, man.
We'll line it up.
Nicky wants a piece of him as well. You know Nicky West Ham?
He's good, you know.
Yeah, you remember Nicky? He's good at it. Remember that time we done that? Remember that time we done that overhead kick?
Yeah.
On FIFA.
Yeah.
He beat you, didn't he?
When we did that tournament, he beat me in the semi-final.
Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna try and line this FIFA tournament up, definitely.
Yeah, it'll be sick, blood. There's a couple good players, blood. Yeah.
All right. TD says, Robbie, can you read my super chat? I think you're trying to catch me out there with the title as well. I'm a beer man trying to get
corned up, blood. You're so gullible, blood. Before you read comments, look at the name, blood.
I just did on that one. He tried to catch me.
You're not getting clotted like that, blood.
Listen, I was doing that.
I swallow cum, you know. I said no on blood. I said no. How did he fall for it, blood? And then there was another one, Dixon Sutton. DT saw it.
He's always seeing everything, isn't it? That's what I said to him. I go, the thing about you like to see them thing there and then put it out. But if it was you, he'd be crying, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he'd be like, oh, Robbie, why did you post that?
Oh, take it down.
I was doing a live stream before this with Mark Goldbridge,
Yeah.
And he was saying to me, he goes, welcome to my world, man. He goes, people always try to catch me as well. But he goes, because he does them all the time. He's good. He can. But when those comments, like now, we got like hundreds of comments, they're just flashing.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get caught, man.
Yeah.
You know?
These men are great.
What about this one, Troopz, right? This the Juicy says, Robbie, would you take Kane at Arsenal? Would you take Kane at Arsenal?
Yeah, I'd take Kane. I'd rather take Kane just to piss them lot off, blood, again.
Listen, at the end of the day, he scores goals, man. He'll score goals.
You
know?
Because if you could imagine, like him, if it came down to it and we sold Laka and did a mad thing and went and got Kane and then we got Aber and Kane, blood. Fam, are you mad? We don't even blood. Just get a bang in number 10 and just say feed. You understand? Leave, you know Leno can handle the goal, blood. Just tell him, yo, don't play out the back, go long. You understand?
Well, this one here, Shirian, he says Ozil needs to forfeit some of his wage packet and transfer it to Aubameyang. I think that's what they'd like to see happen as well.
Abba deserves it, to be honest, blood.
Beatbox Dre Beat says, Troopz, would you swap Lacazette for Sun?
It's a sticky one. Still, I'm not gonna lie, blood. You know I rate Sun, innit? You know I rate Sun, blood. You know, they're different players, innit? Sun's more of a winger, but Sun can play down the middle.
Like a blood clot. You can't say.
I'd have to keep. Because I think we're good on the wing.
I mean, you even got a little lyrics for that. No, we keep Lacazette, man. Kyan Jackson here says, Robbie and Troopz on a big up on a blood clot self from Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? Of course, are they in lockdown in Jamaica?
I'm not sure, but I know that they've stopped flights.
Yeah, they've stopped flights.
But I don't. Because I was chatting to my cousin yesterday, and she was saying that everything's where she is anyway in Marvelly. Things are still normal. But I've only heard one case in Jamaica, which my mum told me about. Then I heard there was one. I think there was one in Barbados. I don't think there's a lot that's really gone over to the Caribbean still. I don't think we've really got it too tough, blood. So it's looking like my man has to fly to Jamaica, blood. You understand?
Omar says, Oba is off in the summer. Sorry, lads, but that's the truth.
What do you think? Honestly,
I told you already. I'm worried.
Out of it. Take the panicking. Take the Instagram story. Hand on your heart. What do you think, Abba? What do you think, blood? I know it's off. You think he's off?
I'm worried. I told you I'm worried. I don't even think he's I think he might be off. I think it's more down to because like that point that guy made a minute ago about the wages for Ozil. They're going to want to reduce the wages at Arsenal. And I think they'd like to give Aubameyang more money, but if Ozil's still there, they can't. And I can't see Ozil leaving. So it could be that they sacrifice Aubameyang. I can see it, man. We do it all the time, innit, at Arsenal.
But don't you think we would have learned our lesson now, blood? Like, do you remember we stopped, We stopped selling our stars, blood. And then we started again with Alexis, blood. We stopped selling our stars.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We all stopped selling our stars. What stars? Anytime we have a star, we sell them. Every single one. Every single one. We sell them.
But the last one, because the last one we really sold before Alexis was Van Persie, yeah? Then after that... But then after Van Persie...
Fabregas.
Yeah. But after Van Persie, we kept hold of all the stars. Like, Ozil was a star at the time. Alexis was there for 3 years. Like, Alexis would have, you know what? If we won the league that year when Leicester won it, I think things would be so much different now at this club, blood. I think if Wenger left after not even the year that we fell out of the Champions League, the next year when we bottled it against Atletico, that year, and then he tried to stay on for another year. I think we would be in a such better position, blood. Because that's what's kind of... I'm not blaming Wenger, for everything, because Emery's got his part to play. Kroenke's got his part to play as well. Everyone's got their part to play. But I just think that if he had just released the reins a bit earlier, blood, like, we missed out on Klopp, we missed out on Pep. Luckily, we found Arteta. You understand? But it's just, when you look back in time now, when me and DT were saying, like, yo, if you don't get rid of this man, it's going to set us back 4, 5, 6 years. And people were laughing. Nah. Bro, we're ninth. You understand?
Mr. A with another super chat. He says, guys, do you think getting decent money for Aubameyang, if he leaves, hope he doesn't, could be our Coutinho moment?
I don't think we can get that kind of fee for Abba, blood. You're gonna get about 60 mil. All you're gonna do is recoup what we bought him for. You understand? We're not gonna get like 150 million where we can go and say, all right, cool. We can go get an Upper Moncano and then go get a bad boy striker to replace Aubameyang. We're gonna get 60 mil, blood. In this market, 60 million, you're getting man like friggin' Ben Mee. You understand? Like you need big funds in it, blood. The way Liverpool did it, they got a big transfer fund, innit? If they got some idiot transfer money, they wouldn't have done it. Like, look at Tottenham when they done the Bell thing. They spent their money wrongly, blood. Well, I don't know, man. It's just mad, Robbie, fam. I swear I don't. Yeah. I'm staying though. Put it in my head that he's staying.
Chadwick Mafit says, do you think if Bergkamp wasn't afraid to fly in airplanes, Arsenal would have won the Champions League? It's a good question, huh?
You know what? For me, yeah, the year we should have won it, yeah, was the year when Wayne Bridge, the little fucker, knocked us out in the quarterfinal, blood. And that year, we didn't even need Bergkamp to fly nowhere, blood, because all our games were on mainland Europe where he could jump on the Eurostar, and he's there, blood. You understand? So for me, I don't think we needed, but I don't know. I don't think we would have, man. I don't think it would have made a difference.
All right. TD says, I said, my dad is 68 and has COVID-19 and is in hospital, I think he's saying. That's terrible. Yeah. This thing is real, man, as well, man. People got to stay home, right? As we said, if that Grealish thing is true, that's terrible. But you've got to stay home, right? It's very important. Dapper Don Dapper says, back again.
Come on, my dog. Man, they need to bring football back again, fam. Jesus Christ. I'm going to end up killing one of these kids, blood.
And this one here from Winfred, he says, how is it possible for the media to know anything? I think he's on about the Aubameyang situation in particular. How is it possible for the media to know anything? They're in quarantine.
You see, that's another thing, blood. You understand? The media, the way they get paid is clicks, innit? You understand? So they need to build up their clicks. Right now, they can't go on the road and get their clicks, blood. So they're sitting in their yard. How am I going to get a story? Sitting there, 5 o'clock in the morning, writing up plans. Let's jump on the Aubameyang situation, because they know as well that Arsenal fans are if you dangle something at us, blood, we're coming for your neck, bro. You understand? We are that fan base, blood. You get me? And the media know if you dangle Aubameyang, we will come for your neck, blood. You understand? That's why I'm telling people, like, until you actually hear Abba say, yo, I love Arsenal, but I'm looking to leave. I don't want to sign a new contract. Don't panic, blood.
All right. Rory says, what's your show about tonight, Robbie? I've got the documentary. You got to make sure you watch that, innit?
Yeah, but don't worry, but I done put it on my gram, man. Supporting the thing, fam. Come on.
Yeah. So
I know. Don't worry. 10:45 ITV1. I know. Don't worry.
10:45 ITV1 tonight.
I'll have my TV and my tea.
And he's asking what the show is about. It's a documentary. It's about racism in football, but from a fan's point of view. But we kind of look back how bad things used to be and kind of bring it up to date and say how things have improved a lot, but it's been creeping back in, and we kind of talk about that. But it's really, really, really good, really moving. Troopz, let me know when you've watched it, what you think.
Yeah, you know what? I might do a reaction video.
Yeah, do that.
Might do a Troopz reacts to Don Robbie, blood.
Do that. Really ain't no reaction when you're cussing it. You know what I mean? You react to you cussing it. No, do it honest. No, be real. Do an honest reaction.
You know me, I'll give a real honest assessment, man. You know me.
Yeah, do a real reaction to it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Steph here says, Manolos was 25 million. Us Greeks consider him the best centre back. He's a good player. Kostas Manolos.
He's at Napoli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have had him. At one time, we were looking at him as well.
When he was at Roma, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elliot with the super chat here says, would you take Luka Jovic swap deal for Aubameyang plus cash? Of course, Luka Jovic is at Real Madrid at the moment. So Aubameyang plus cash for Jovic. Obviously, it's all rumours, Elliot says.
I'd rather that Vicente Jr.
Oh, they ain't gonna give us him.
Yeah, him. Yeah, give me him. I don't business. You want to take my star? Give me your star.
He ain't giving us him.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Arsenal need me on the board. Arsenal need me on the board. Can't be like, boy, you feel say I come take my star and Dan go be some flipping chicken wing from flipping Dixie. Nah, if I'm selling you Gaucho, I want Gaucho back again, blood. You understand? I know that. Trust me, G. No play thing out here, blood. You know what I mean?
Apologies to Stephen Featley. He just he said it's liver disease he's got, not kidney.
Okay.
He said I had it removed by accident during my 4th out of 6 liver transplants.
Right.
4 out of 6.
Well,
He said we need to keep Aubameyang if we want to go forward. And as again, the message that Stephen's saying there, stay at home, because people like him, you know, these people are vulnerable. If they get the coronavirus, you know, it's very frightening for people like that in that position. You know, so Joy Smith here from with a comment says Isco and keep Danny for Bama. I think it must be for Aubameyang. So what? Take Isco in exchange for Aubameyang plus Danny Ceballos.
Who's scoring the goals though, blood? Because I love Ceballos, but he's more of a centre midfielder. Isco's more of a number 10. We're putting creativity in there, but there's no one to finish the dinner.
Tamid says Aubameyang for Bale plus 30 million.
Nah, man, Bale's done out here, blood. Every minute he's breaking down with injuries, fam. You understand? Every minute the man break down, blood. Every minute the man break down. Huh?
You wouldn't have Bale then if it is
No, I rate Bale, but ain't he older than Abba?
Yeah, he's 30 as well.
He's like 31s, blood. I'm sure he's older than Abba. If we're gonna sell Abba, we can't we need to get somebody younger.
All right.
Party.
Yeah. Sassel says Partey or Ndidi.
Is that Thomas Partey from
Partey. Partey or Ndidi?
Kelechi's gonna probably lick me down with his stick when he sees me, blood. It's gotta be Partey, fam.
Nah, man, I'd go Ndidi.
I'd go Partey, blood.
Nah, Ndidi, man. To me,
Ndidi
Ndidi huh?
You always go against me, though. If I say black,
you go against you. I just think Ndidi. I don't know. I like that Ndidi. Right? I mean, and he knows the Premier League already.
Yeah, that's true. But I look at the Liverpool game against Atletico, blood, and the way Partey.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He was
commanded that field, blood. You get me, fam. That high level as well, fam. You get me. Remember, Leicester are a good team, but Partey's playing at a higher level. You get me. So I'd probably go for him.
But Ndidi's Premier League ready.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
He's got that Vieira look about him.
All right. Raquiar says Maddison or Grealish.
Grealish.
All right. What about this one?
Grealish all day.
Dixie says Sancho or Pepe.
Ooh. You see, Sancho. It's difficult, blood, because if you went on last season and Pepe at Lille, then I think you could give I think you can have a true discussion on that. I think now, because of Pepe's first season in the Premier League, adapting, Emery with his stupid ass, you get me? Like, you'd have to this season, I'd say Sancho. But I think I don't know, man, but Sancho's cold with it, but this is the thing, fam. Sancho's cold with it.
I'm keeping Pepe, man.
And Sancho's younger. Like, Pep's is 24. Sancho's 19, bro. Look what he's on.
I'm keeping Pepe.
I'd have to take Sancho, I'm not going to lie. You know I love my Nico Ross, Clark Pepe, but you see, Clark Sancho. That's a different thing, blood. You understand?
All right, what about this one? I'm gonna do a couple more, right? D00 says Aubameyang for Varane, plus we paid 30 million.
I'd do that in a heartbeat, I'm not gonna lie. I love Varane. You know me. Varane and Marquinhos, blood. I love them two. Obviously, Marquinhos at PSG. But them two centre-backs, yeah? Varane's my dream. Varane, yeah? If you said to me, who's your dream centre-back, yeah? For me, it's Varane. Forget Koulibaly. Forget Upamecano. For me, it's Raphael Varane, blood. That guy, because the way Varane is, that's how they're talking about Saliba, blood. They're talking about Saliba like he's going to be a Varane, blood. So
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Thomas says when the league restarts, injured players will be fit. Not a true reflection. Just give Liverpool the league. They got to earn it, man. To me,
yeah, man. Like I said,
they got to still probably win the last couple. Liverpool don't want it handed to them, do they? They want to be able to win it.
The fans do, but the players don't.
You think the fans do? I don't think the fans would want it that way either.
I'm probably going to trigger Liverpool fans right now, but boy, it is what it is, blood. You get me? When you haven't won something for so long, yeah, it's been 30 plus years, blood. They're like 20. They're over 25 points clear or something, blood. They got to win. They got to win 2 games or something. These men are like on their knees, blood, like begging. Just give us the trophy, lad. You understand? Like backing out bare Stanleys on the FA, blood. Is peak G. That's why the FA are self-isolating, blood. Liverpool fans are on it. It's not Corona, blood. It's the scouts, blood. The man are onto the FA, blood. It's mad, G. I swear down.
All right, last one. Last question we're going to do here. It's Michael. He says, question for both Robbie and Troopz. Who are your preferred ins for the summer?
You go first.
Coutinho or Havertz. I like that, you Havertz. Yeah. Right? Ndidi. That's 2. So Havertz, Ndidi, or Coutinho, Ndidi. And then Upamecano. Those 3. Strength and Arsenal will be challenging.
I'd go Upamecano.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah.
And Grealish.
Grealish after what he's done.
Blood. Yeah. If he comes to Arsenal, make him follow me. I'll put him in line, blood. Don't worry about that.
It'd be worse.
Nah, you'll be all right. Blood. You understand? Because he knows.
It'd be worse. No. We have to keep it far from you.
I don't want Troopz costing me, lad. I want to be Jack Blood Clark Grealish, lad. You know the Brum man love me as well, innit? You know the Brum man love. You know we get bare love in Brum, innit, Robbie, innit? You know that, innit? Come on, G.
Who's your ham roll of the week?
Blood, if the rumours are true, yeah, about what Grealish did, then it's got to be Grealish, blood. You understand? Because to be in the public eye, like, you know what, yeah? I can't even get no ham, blood. I don't even eat ham. I don't even have no chicken roll neither, but I got some meat, blood. You get me? I got some meat.
Right. We'll forgive you for not having the ham roll. We know about the shortages.
Yeah.
You know, the isolation. I can't get no eggs at the moment, man. I went to about 3 different supermarkets yesterday. Couldn't get nothing.
I can't get pasta.
I got pasta.
I got bare rice. I got enough rice. I got big rice, blood, like a 10-kilo bag, blood. I had to put it on my shoulder, cuz.
I got rice, man. I'm good for rice.
But I couldn't find no pasta.
But so Jack Grealish anyway gets it.
Yeah.
Listen, Troopz, thank you very much, mate, for coming on today. Back again Friday.
Yeah, come on, you know us, blood. Back again.
Yeah,
back
Friday. For the Bias preview show. You got no games to preview, but we'll preview something.
Yeah, we'll preview the corona.
Huh?
We'll preview the coronavirus, blood. What it plans to take on this weekend, blood. You understand?
We can only laugh about it at the moment, man. So listen, thanks to everybody who was sent in their comments, and we're watching the show live across YouTube and Facebook. Obviously, we're doing the show in a different style. We are in a lockdown situation at the moment. Please, everybody, if you're over here in the UK, stay at home, right? Observe what the government are saying. It's saving lives. Rest in peace to Anthony Yard and, you know, to his dad who passed away from coronavirus. Again, yet another example why we got to, really, really follow this. This is the only way we're going to get through this, get back to normality, get back football is by doing that. So Please, please, please follow that. Once again, Troopz, thank you very much, bro.
Come on, bro, man. We can actually spud there. You get me? We can actually.
Let me know what you think of the documentary tonight. That's on at 10:45.
Yeah, make sure you tune in, people. You get me? It's actually something good to watch on TV tonight, blood.
Something fresh to watch, man. Check it out.
Look at this woman just coming in, blood. She wants to have a cameo, blood. I got Tottenham invading me, blood. You understand? Making a watch
what's going on with Harry Kane?
Hey, babe, how do you feel? Hey, babe, did you hear about Kane? He said that he's not guaranteeing that he'll stay at Tottenham. He said that basically if he gets offered a move where he can win trophies, he's gone. So basically, if a club comes in for him, he's gone. She said she don't blame him. She's a real Tottenham fan.
All right, Troopz, listen, man. Take care, bro.
Big up, bro.
Big up. That's Troopz there with the Bias Premier League show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back on Friday with a show. And don't forget to check us out later on with the News Daily. We've got Curtis coming on as a special guest tonight. And keep it locked here on AFTV. Thank you very much for the support in this really troubled time. And stay safe. We're going to beat this.